So here's the deal, you may look at the Galaxy S9 and think, well, there's not much different happening here, but you couldn't be more wrong. This is the phone to be in 2018, and I'd like to give a huge shout out to T-Mobile for sponsoring this video. Samsung's Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus are two of the best around right now, and in this video we'll go over the camera specs and quality, design, and much more. What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and welcome to my review of the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. So first off, you may notice that the design here is roughly the same as we've seen with last year's models, but refinement here is the key. Of course, it's a beautiful glass design with a metal frame and some pretty snazzy colors as well. One thing that I found to be beneficial though is the slightly relocated fingerprint sensor. Sure, it's not in that different of a spot, but it makes an ergonomic difference. On the other hand, with the improved face unlock this year, I find that I never touched a fingerprint sensor anyway, so take that for what it's worth. Maybe next year Samsung will ditch it altogether. Another small design aspect here is the fact that Samsung has slimmed down the bezel here on the front. Now on top of that, they've added stereo speakers, which are awesome. A nice addition to the Galaxy lineup, and I'm a big fan of the speakers here. They're not the loudest, but they're super clear, and we still have a headphone jack on the bottom as well. Around the front side, we have the same display sizes and resolution, with the Galaxy S9 packing a 5.8-inch display and the S9 Plus packing a 6.2-inch display, both with Super AMOLED panels and a QHD Plus resolution of 2960 by 1440. And as always, Samsung crushes the game for display quality. Internally, this is built like a 2018 smartphone. We have the Snapdragon 845 and a whopping 6GB of RAM in the S9 Plus, while the S9 packs 4GB of RAM. Regardless, both of these phones are performers in many ways. The user interface here is speedy, and in typical Samsung fashion, in recent years, we've seen a lot of improvement, and we also do have Android 8.0 here, and a slightly more intuitive interface all around. Now, one place that is especially apparent in is the camera app. Samsung has made some strides this year with the camera quality all around, and the app is on the same page. Samsung took some notes and made the camera app much more friendly to those who utilize different modes. Everything is now just a swipe away, miles better than other iterations. That being said, there are some new options to explore here, but let's talk about the camera specs here, and in fact, the camera is where you'll find most of the changes this year. The Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus both pack upgraded 12-megapixel sensors this year with a variable aperture of either f1.5 or f2.4. And yes, this is the first smartphone camera that I've ever seen with a mechanical adjustable aperture. It's pretty insane. Of course, we have the secondary telephoto lens that's exclusive to the S9 Plus, and basically if you're taking photos in auto mode, the aperture will change based on the lighting condition, using the wider aperture for darker scenarios, which will let in more light and give you a better looking photo. However, you do have the option to manually switch between these two apertures in the Pro mode located in the app, which will also allow you to take control of other parameters involved with taking some slick custom shots. Okay, so variable aperture, so what, right? Well, it really does make a difference. Even looking at two identical photos shot between f1.5 and f2.4, the difference is clear. So along with all that goodness, we also have dual pixel autofocus, which is nice and fast, and live focus here is great for catching some creamy bokeh and portrait mode style shots as well. So bravo to Samsung on the photo side of things. You've really stepped it up in a lot of areas that make a very big difference this year. Not only do we have some impressive advancements for photography on a smartphone, Samsung has also crushed the competition in video recording. The camera here is capable of shooting video at up to 960 frames per second, and that's absolutely insane. And it'll even automatically catch the best of the motion for you, so you don't have to worry about timing the shot at all. Of course, it's at the lower resolution of 720p, which slightly makes my soul cringe a little bit, but impressive nonetheless. We do also have 240 frames per second recording at 1080p and 4K 60 video as well, all great options. Samsung has also implemented some nifty uses of augmented reality this year. So first we have AR emoji, and this will allow you to take a selfie and automatically create a customizable virtual you. So you can dress it up, change its skin tones, hair, features, and more, and it'll spit out a cute little character that you can easily share and send to others with a custom keyboard. The second really cool augmented feature here is utilizing Bixby to automatically translate between many languages. So all you do is simply point your camera at something you'd like to translate, and boom, there you go. It's super useful if you travel a lot. Now, as far as battery life is concerned, only time will tell the true test of the battery here, but I can tell you that it'll easily make it throughout a full day, especially with the S9 Plus. And along with that, if you want more juice out of your device, you can easily lower the resolution of the display within the settings so you can make sure that the battery lasts a little longer. But with quick charging and power saving features here, you should have no problem lasting throughout your day. So what's the conclusion here with the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus? Should you upgrade? Well, honestly, this is a very great phone, and it's one of my favorites that Samsung has released thus far. We have a very sleek design language, we have cool features, nice camera options. There's a lot of great stuff packed in a very small package here, and I couldn't be happier about this phone. I really struggle to find things to ding about it. I mean, except the fact that if you drop it, it's likely to break because, well, it's fragile and it has an all-glass design. That being said, I'm amazed by the camera features that Samsung has implemented, and I think all around, this is the phone to buy in 2018, at least so far. Now, if you have a Galaxy S8 or S8 Plus, well, you might be a little hesitant there, but the S9 and S9 Plus is where it's at. I'll be sure to link some galleries below if you'd like to check those out in depth, but let me know what you think about the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus in the comments section below, and be sure to leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, subscribe for more coverage on these phones coming in the near future. Thanks again for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.